Alright, if you're looking for a perfect church, you would have to wait until Jesus comes. If you're looking for a perfect church, you would have to wait till we all go to heaven. Because here on earth, you will never find or you never get a perfect church. So that the idea that when you are offended in a church, you should leave is very barbaric. Doesn't make sense at all for whatsoever reason. I don't care how offended or you were. I don't really want to know the nature of the offense. But the idea that you have to leave every time you are offended doesn't just make sense. Because the truth is, you will be offended. We will be offended. We are human beings for God's sake. We are because of this free body. These things are just somewhat bound to happen. So that doesn't make sense that because church A offended you, quickly you run away and leave. So that, for example, now let's say a guy were to be in a relationship with a damsel, a lady in a church, and then something happened and then they broke up. It would not now make sense for either of these people, the guy or the lady, to now leave the church because some guy from the church broke your heart, or a pastor of the church preached a kind of sermon that pierced your heart, and then you just felt that this man is too strict, and then you leave. It doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense. And I'm saying this thing because people do this thing a lot. You leave the church because you were offended, but it's funny that we don't bring this kind of attitude to our workplace. So that, for example, you are under someone, and then this your boss, now speaks to you in a very, in a very bad way, but you don't get angry and say, okay, I will resign and all of that. But we are now quick to bring that kind of attitude to a church setting or community. Why? It is how little we fear God. It is how little we reverence God. That someone offends you, people have offended me. I don't care. Sometimes I walk up to you and tell you. Other times I don't walk up to you and tell you anything at all. But I just forgive you and I move past it. If I notice that you're the type that keeps offending me, what I will do is I will avoid that person. It's that simple. But it don't mean I'll keep malice the person. I will just keep my distance. But I will not now say when this person greets me, I will not answer. Again, if you act this way, it's not Christ-like. It's not Christ-like behavior to keep malice. The Bible actually is against malice. So it's really very. It doesn't really make any sense whatsoever. Again, that you will not even keep the malice in the house of God. In the house of God. So again, I concluded this video by saying, if you are looking for a perfect church, you will just have to wait till we all get to heaven. But now that we are on earth, I'm assuring you, you will not find any. You're looking for a church that is so loving, even in a very loving church. There will still be offense and all these things. These are just tendencies of our frail body. Apostle Paul said that I find myself doing something that I do not want to do with these things. It's well.